Hey folks, it's Chef Kevin. I'm out here in my backyard in Jamesville, Virginia. It's a real nice day on the bay today. This is my garden and I'm going to pick a pepper. I have a lot of peppers growing here. I'm going to pick a big pepper. It's already red, it's already ripe, and I'm going to stuff it with ground lamb and fresh herbs and spices. This is going to be a real nice meal. Let's pick that pepper first. Okay, so here's one of my pepper plants. Wow, take a look at that one. It's a little unripe on this side, but it's not going to make a difference. It's going to have a nice sweet flavor to it. Nothing is huge. Okay, let's go into the house and make a stuffed pepper. Alright folks, lamb stuffed bell peppers. Nice and tasty. Now if you're not a fan of lamb, and I know there are a lot of people that are not into lamb, you can substitute ground beef or ground pork. And if you want to make it on a healthier note, you could use ground chicken or ground turkey. But this is ground lamb. I'm trying to make this sort of like a Greek thing, Greek-inspired meal. Let's take a closer look at the ingredients. I can explain this better. I have 1 pound of ground lamb. I have 2 garden peppers. Things are huge. I have some garlic. I'm not going to use the whole thing, of course. I have some wild rice. Now that's quite unusual for any stuffed pepper, let alone a Greek-inspired stuffed pepper. But I've been recently diagnosed as pre-diabetic, so I'm trying to eat a little healthier. Wild rice is better for you as a diabetic or pre-diabetic. It won't shoot up your glycemic index. I have some fire roasted tomato and garlic sauce, Greek Kalamata olives. That's definitely Greek. Sun-dried tomatoes, Mediterranean, Greek. Capers, Mediterranean, Greek. Some cumin, again, Mediterranean, Greek. And I have some Mexican-style taco cheese. Now that's not Greek. I also have a garden hot pepper. I'm not even sure what variety it is, but it is hot. And I'm going to incorporate that into the stuffed pepper. That may or may not be Greek, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, I'm going to prep these peppers right now. Okay, these have both been washed. What I'm going to do is just simply cut the top off, pull out the seeds. You can't get any fresher than this. I'll tell you that right now. Going to scrape out those white portions. Okay, I have a nice receptacle for my rice and meat. Okay, I'm going to do the same to the other one, and then I'm going to go to the next step. Okay, I have some very hot water here. It's almost at a boil. So what I'm going to do is place the pepper into the water. And what I'm doing basically, I'm going to poach this for about 5 minutes. The pepper has to be almost cooked, because when you put the other ingredients in, the lamb, that's already cooked. So if you didn't boil the pepper, or poach the pepper I should say, then it's going to be undercooked. So this will only take about 5 minutes, and then I'll put it in an ice bath so it doesn't cook anymore. And then I'm going to have to do the other one. This is the biggest pan I have on hand right now, so I'll have to do them one at a time. Okay, it's been about 5-6 minutes. This pepper is ready to come off. If I take a fork and stick it in there, I have resistance, but I know it's going to be good enough. I don't want to make it mushy, so I'm going to take this out and put it into a ice bath. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the peppers to poach, there's no sense in standing around. That's my 1 pound of ground lamb. There's no need to add any type of oil or butter because lamb is already natural fatty. Try to break this up a bit. I want to get this browned and cooked off. You can't add raw ground beef to a pepper. It's just not going to work. We cooking away here, folks. Ground cumin. You want to put that in early. This way it gets nice and roasted. That was like about 3 tablespoons full. A little salt. A little black pepper. About a tablespoon of each. This is not the vegan channel today, folks. Okay, I'm going to keep sauteing that around. Okay, it's rendering down. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cloves of fresh garden garlic. You got to have that. You got to have garlic. We're getting there. In the meantime, my first pepper is ready to come off. Okay, the pepper is taking a bath. That is hot. Now this is called shocking. It's a technique used in every commercial kitchen, and this just stops the pepper, in this case, from cooking any further. Okay, I'm getting ready to stuff these peppers. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to break down this lamb into smaller pieces using just a fork. You don't want to have big chunks of ground beef or ground lamb in your peppers. So that's all you need to do, bust it up. Okay folks, so I made a little mistake. I forgot to put the hot pepper with the ground lamb. So what I'm doing is I'm going to just saute it lightly on off the side here and then add it to the lamb. I didn't want to add raw pepper to the mix because I don't think it would have been a good texture. Texture-wise, it wouldn't have been good. Stuff happens. Okay, let's stuff these bad boys. That's my pound of ground lamb, nicely ground up. Going to add some pre-cooked wild rice. It's about a cup. Adding my diced tomatoes, the sun-dried tomatoes. That's going to pack a lot of flavor. I have about 3 tablespoons of Kalamata Kalamata olives. Drain them off a bit. And I have 2 tablespoons or so of capers. These are large capers. If you use the capers packed in salt, you should wash off the salt before putting them into the mix, otherwise it'll be overly salted. Now I didn't want to add the olives and capers until the very end. If I was to do it sooner, if I was to cook it with the lamb, they would have cooked down and just become kind of a mushy mess, to say the least. All is good. Okay, there's one more ingredient, and that is the Mexican cheese. That was about a cup. Put a little more in there. Yeah, baby. This is quite a lot of filling. It's more than necessary. But what I'll probably do is make a taco out of that later, tomorrow, whatever. It didn't make sense just to cook half the lamb. Okay, I don't want to pack it down too hard. Okay, that's pretty nice, I'd say. Okay, I'm going to take the rest of the cheese, just put it right on top like that. So that was almost 2 cups of cheese. Put his hat back on. Alright, now it is 2 cups of cheese. Okay. Into the oven? Hell no. These are going to go into a grill. We're going to develop a nice little smoky flavor. And that'll probably take about maybe 10 minutes or so indirectly. And it's going to be a beautiful pepper. Let's go back outside. Okay, folks. Got my Weber No Frills 19-inch barbecue here, and I'm using Frontier hardwood lump charcoal. Gonna rake that to one side. Just like that. I have my 2 peppers in a oven-proof cast iron pan. Now that's over the cold side of the barbecue. You don't want to cook these directly. Put the lid on. All that smoke, all that heat will finish these off nicely. Melt all that cheese, and this will only take about 10 minutes or so. Everything's already cooked basically. Okay folks, it's almost been 20 minutes, and about halfway through I turned the dish around so that we cook evenly. So let's take a look here. Well, the cheese definitely melted down. And it's got a nice little coloring over here on the top. I'm going to go ahead and pull it and serve it. Alright folks, these peppers are just massive. Interior is nice and warm. The cheese is melted on the inside. Going to add some hot tomato sauce. I don't even think I could finish half of one. These things are just too big. Going to garnish that with a little cilantro. I can smell the smoke right off the bat. Well, let's see how they taste. That is just awesome. The peppers are cooked perfectly. They're not falling apart. They still have the form to them. So you're not eating mush. I think the cumin with the lamb worked out really well. Come to Papa. That is awesome. Okay, folks. My mother taught me not to talk with your mouth full, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my pepper and end the video, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. And if you like me, you like my channel, you like my food, then don't forget to throw me a friggin' bone here.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.